Yo, 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 how's it going, folks? This is Deakins, and today's video, I'm just going to do a wee review on Mortal Kombat 11. Been thinking about it for a wee while, thought I'll just get a wee bit more time, just get kind of a feel for everything, really enjoy it, because that game's been out well over a month, now, like maybe 6-7 weeks, and it's just before the first downloadable content comes out with good old Shang Tsung, which I'm really looking forward to. It's going to be really interesting to see what kind of intros and dialogue is going to have with loads of different characters as well, because this game has had loads of callbacks, cameo kind of bits, I suppose you want to say, for the film, and obviously like Mortal Kombat 2 as well, game. But yeah, it could be said, you could say it's like this specific for this game and that game as well, but with him having Shang Tsung, having that guy in it, Kari, can't pronounce his second name, it's just awesome. But anyway, today we're just going to focus on Mortal Kombat 11, so we'll just jump into it right away. So we're onto the main screen, takes into story mode. So that was the first thing I'd done, you know. I went into the small wee tutorial, then I went into the story mode, which I already done wee videos when this game come out, right, with me playing it as well, so you can always catch up with that if you've not seen it, if you are interested or not. So for me, the story wise, I really enjoyed it, really enjoyed it. And yeah, a lot of people were I was on about Ronda Rousey with the voice acting. Didn't really bother me as much. I didn't really understand why they really needed to get someone like a big name like that, but it does bring that attention. Maybe that's what it is. We'll bring that attention. We'll hear Ronda there. That's going to be Sonya. That's what it could really be, but it could be really anybody else, you know, because the voice act. I'm glad we've still got Raiden, the same the voice actor that done Raiden, same way Sub-Zero and a few other, again, Johnny Cage and stuff like that. But story-wise, really enjoyed it. All the wee twists and turns. Obviously, what happened to Scorpion. All the leaked things that came out before this game as well. Where there'll be no non-playable characters. The NPCs or the NPCs in this will be playable characters. Sorry, I should say. So you had like Shiva in there. Was you like, oh Christ? It's just like another Rain for Mortal Kombat X. A lot of folk wanted him, never got him. But yeah, story, loved it. Loved the bringing all the older ones in for the Mortal Kombats back in again. The Johnny Cage, if we just look at that one, the new. That was funny. Some really good funny moments in this. You saw that in a lot of the good trailers they've done as well, building up to everything. The costumes, just when I'm kind of looking at Liu Kang up there with Raiden. Oh, the graphics, just what blew us away. The Liu Kang, Kung Lao, when they go up against Geras, you know, and then Kung Lao cuts his head off and he goes, that was easy, and he does that wee smile. It was just, amazing detail. Good emotion in this as well. Oh, but yeah, the graphics, amazing. Amazing. So, story, just top notch. Top notch. For me, Mortal Kombat 9 grabbed these, because that really got me back into this. I felt like they brought it right back to the roots with that story. Mortal Kombat X, I just thought that was kind of so-so. You know, obviously how it ended. It would have been like Cassie kind of finishing off Shinnok. And a lot of people felt like, what, can this, as they call them, the Combat Kids, but basically Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade's daughter, they not killing blow on the big bad of the game. It was just a bit like, wow. But it is what it is, what could you do? But, yeah, for story mode, loved it. Music, sound effects, all these things, graphics, like I've said as well, awesome. Again, in Chrono Trigger, another character, you can't go. Which was a surprise. Really didn't expect would go hard like we were able to go Shinnok in the last one. You couldn't go that demon tormented Shinnok or whatever, which would have been even cool as well as a variation. But it is what it is. Really good. So really good. How long was the story mode? That was quite a long story mode as well. It wasn't just like quick one done type thing as well. It was, and it had different paths in it as well. With Kung, who you gonna go? Who you gonna choose? In this story, or I'll go Liu Kang this time, I'll go back to that chapter, or I'll go Kung Lao, see how that kind of goes, So different dialogue and different people you're fighting. Awesome. So we're going to get old Towers of Time, which is something I kind of, was probably what they done with Injustice, with their multiverse type thing, you know, with kind of coming up. So for me, Mortal Kombat 11 has got a lot more elements, I feel, for that single player. You know, just redo the story again. There's that much time you can invest into it. So it appeals probably to more kind of people if they didn't want to go online. People are always going to dip their toe into online, but if they just kind of love this game or they're a completionist, then they're just going to keep coming back and back and back and back. You know, I suppose like with this one, with the character one, so I'm kind of doing Frost at the moment. But when you first go into this one, that's at the top left, you pick a character and then it's basically paying so much coin, and it goes into like, I think souls or hearts or something as a level. So I'm on stage 5, I believe that's the highest I can get. So when you're doing that one, obviously you're going through the towers, and then at the moment I'm going to get more fatal blows. You know, I thought it was a really good idea. I'm having that. It's a bit annoying when you've maybe done loads of brutalities, and then when you open up a tower, everything that you've already done doesn't count. So it's not like, so just say with Frost, if I've done like 100 brutalities in total, when you open up this tower, that's just going to say like I think the brutalities there actually, so like 9 of 25. Bardican, I've done more than that. That was a wee bit annoying, but it's like, oh, I hit a work towards that. I believe, because I never really looked much into this, but when these Tower of Time come first on launch, we'll just say, the requirements were ridiculous. You needed like 100, say like brutalities or something that we're talking about. Obviously the difficulty was unbelievable as well. It was just stupidity, it really was. And then you only had so much time limit as well to complete it. It was annoying. And then when the time limit went down, so just say I finished that tower, just like on one of these ones, I'll be like, so we've got 21 minutes on this one. So just say I've maybe just done like a few of these towers, and I've got one more to go. When that's at 0, boom, it's gone. Where they've done in the last one of the patches here, I believe it was the last one, that you knew that timer will be at 0, and you're actually able to stay on this one and actually complete this full tower of all these wee mini towers. So you can actually get all the objective awards at the side there. I'm just flicking back and forward. Because it was a bit annoying, like, oh wait, get through this. And I was like that with a Sub-Zero on my mind. I think I did like 2 of the whatever towers, and I got taken off him. I was like, fuck's sake. And you didn't really care when they're coming back again, you know? But back to the character one, I did went off a wee bit, straight off a wee bit there. This is a good way of unlocking obviously skins for a certain character that you really like. So with Frost, you're going to be unlocking a good few skins as you go through this. Same with some of the intros and the taunts in between the runes. Obviously brutalities as well. Obviously you do kind of get stuff from the actual wee towers you're on as well. So when I get another 10 of these fatal blows, I'll be able to get that cool mask, that uprising mask for Frost there. And the variation icons, they're just wee scary things to me. There's another wee bit of gear, so you're unlocking some good things. There's another skin there. So I think that's a really good one. You're working that towards that character, and you're unlocking these things just for character or characters that you love. You're not getting any junk that you didn't really want for characters, you know. So yeah, I really like that thing with the tower. Then you've got these other ones that kind of last a wee bit longer. The way they've got the towers is you really are wanting to check back quite often in a day, or at least once a day, to see what's kind of popping up. Some of these will last, it's like a couple of days worth. You know, this one's like was that another 2 hours or whatever? But this one's like 2 days this one's going to last, the Father's Day one that's just popped up. Yeah, you do hear your, the Gauntlet one. Now this is one that got me because the difficulties when this first came out, it was just ridiculous, you know. Whether you were trying to use it with AI or you are doing it yourself, it was all the modifiers, it was just ridiculous. You're doing so well, and it was so cheap. So I'm glad they sorted it. I really am. It wasn't fun. It was very frustrating. But so is that kind of all the positives I've kind of said maybe with the towers? You've got these summon ones. Again, I've picked up a few of these tower keys to summon. I don't know how, but I have. And it's just easy, a wee bit extra money and things like that with the towers that kind of come up. That's the only ones I've really had. But yeah, you're having to check back on this quite a lot if you're wanting certain things. Again, just like in Injustice 2 hard. I was good when it had the movie tie-in as well. I think it was Wonder Woman stuff. You had all that gear, which was awesome. But I suppose like the downfall here is we'll go into it with the customizing one. If you want to get like a certain skin, so just like me being Sub-Zero, oh, you'll get them in towers of time, and I'm thinking, well, when's this tower going to come up? When have I missed it? So that's the annoying thing. You're kind of forced to keep looking at this. For me, I use the AI to kind of run through this. It's like grinding, you know. You certainly could go on a wall, and the towers are really, really good if you picked up a new character. So like when I done with Sub-Zero, when I done with Scorpion, when I done with Frost. And yes, I've been trying them. If you missed the last stream, that's other characters I've been actually using. The towers of time are great just to take them into them, so long as not a character specific one that like Father's Day is just Jax. You hate to go Jax in that one, and you hate to play it. There's no AI. You have to play as him, and I didn't ken his moves, so it puts me off a wee bit. I could be bored with that, but if I want to complete, I'm going to hate to learn it. So they're good that way. You're up against a different computer and different difficulties. These towers have got their own difficulties already preset, so it's good that way. But the bad thing is, to me, it just takes you away from more of the online stuff. It's really good for the single player bit. It's just, you wish, I don't know, we would need more of these towers. It's just, with the amount of time this game's been out, well over a month and a half, 6 weeks or something like that, I've still no stumbled on things that I'm wanting. So I've missed it because, like, oh yes, it's we hate to sleep, we hate to eat, we can't hear this on 24/7, and I work full time as well, like a lot of these as well. We've got other commitments, so when we come on here, we're going to be missing things. So I'd probably prefer if it was like these things didn't change as much, you know, if they're only up for 2-3 hours, because you could have multiple towers, like 10 plus towers. Maybe this one would be about 10 different towers in a day, and I'm not going to see all of them, you know. And am I going to miss small ones? Yeah, and I already have. Or am I going to be stuck with like Path of Destruction? Jesus Christ. I must have done that one ages ago, you know. Must have done it ages ago. And one thing I noticed a couple of weeks into this game, there was one called Unbreakable. Just stuck with me. I was like, whoa, and it was like Garrus. I was like, wish it was Sub-Zero or something. That'd be cool. There was 2 of them. What? Two identical? So if you look at this tower here, and you've got the 2 towers there. Boom, 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 boom. They were both unbreakable. So I'd already done it previous, and then when it popped back up again, well, obviously it's just like it's a doubler, like Path of Destruction is, but now I've got 2 of them. My mind just was blown. Why have I not got another tower there? We shouldn't have duplicates, but there was. Total waste of time. Total waste of time. So I think I'll move on for the towers of time. And a good thing with getting your character specific ones, obviously with that purpley pink tower at the top there. Obviously these ones with the keys, as good these ones that are on for days, so you're able to get time to work on it. You've got that gauntlet there as well to kind of run through. But these other ones, these are like 3 that kind of come up. Change daily. I don't know what I think you would hate to hear them there longer, or Haymere towers, because this amount of time in, I've not got things that I wanted. It's a wee bit annoying, you know. And what if I'm wanting a certain thing, I'm going to hate to keep an eye on it here. I'm actually doing some of these just to hopefully not get any, like, even though there is only skins you get in here, in the towers of time, but like I'll maybe try and get like skins like for the crypt, or this is really good for making money for the crypt as well, and the hearts and the souls as well, which I had to improve on. But I try and get maybe a lot of things kind of like for the crypt. Some skins that you didn't care where they kind of come from, but I try and do all these tower of time, so I'm not going to have maybe like some other doubler down the line, you know. Oh, I could have got that in the towers of time there, but instead I've got it elsewhere, you know. But I know there are some skins that are just specific to certain areas, but some of them I don't know. It seems like it's a wee bit of a grey area. But anyway, that's it for that. We'll move on with there, So there's some good things here, but it's annoying. Classic towers. Hey, this is awesome. Just stay back and get old MK1 days. We've got the good old Nova's, got the Warrior, got the good old Champion, and you're able to adjust the difficulty except for Survivor. I believe that's just a medium difficulty. No, I'm telling lies. Endless is medium, so you're actually able to adjust these one to one very easy. So, hey, if you've got a turbo button thing for the X, that's what annoys us as well. You hate to be there pushing the button. That's what I'm finding a lot of the time. I'm sitting watching something, or I'm doing something else, or I'm playing a game on a PC, or on a tablet, or on a phone, and I'm just like hitting the X every now and again. I'm jealous if you've got the turbo button, just to try and get you through all these things, just to get more coins and souls and all the other type of stuff. Another great thing this is for the currency, but if you've got that new character, to try them out on the computer. So if I'm going to go Frost, it's good. Oh, I'll chuck onto here and I'll go very easy, and I'll jump and I'll do all the moves and a moving opponent, or I'll up the difficulty slowly, you know, that sort of thing. And again, if you take a character into the towers, set it for endless. I don't know if it works for Survivor or any, but if you're doing it with the Novice, the Warrior, and the Champion one, you complete it. Just say we'll go Sub-Zero. You're going to get his story, basically his storyline at the end. You know, that unlock what happened to him. You know, what happened to every character in every game that's ever done with fighting games. You complete their tower and you get their story ending. That's the word, story ending. So you unlock that. I think you get some gear as well, specific for who it is who you're going as well. So. A lot of good things there. A lot of good things on that one. And hey, that's all. They're always there as well. You know, it's not changing like the Towers of Time. So get old Crips. I was in this just before I decided to kind of do this video. Like, so we're just going to jump in it again. I've done another wee video, just first impressions. Yeah, and some of the requirements were pretty mental. People were saying it was fatalities only, or brutalities only, for if you want to get these severed heads of certain characters, which help to unlock basically that bit in the background there, Shang Tsung, which you can see right through there. That I've opened up everything in this. So what could I start with? This is just, it's just gorgeous. Just I loved everything. Loved all the graphics in there. That lovely volcano. There's that good old look to Luna in the background. There's wee folk you could spear down there. Now, you see, when I first played this is the speed I went with everything. Same with the traps. I lie to you not. This is how I got through all the traps. I did not know you could run until I pressed the wrong button once. And then you could run. I was like, you piece of garbage. And then they done a patch a couple of weeks after, and what first popped up? Hit R2 to run. Oh, for God's sakes. And I was like, So what could we start off with? This is gorgeous. So much detail went into it. Yeah, you've got the wee jump scares, as people call them, in it, which was good. Spiders in it, which, they were fucking annoying. You know, there was like wee glitchy bits in it as well. Can you think you could sneak up to the spider and hit them, but they could like instantly turn round and burn you alive, which was annoying. But I hated the areas with the things coming along. It was just that sense of, I better get rushing here. And there was times I just wouldn't wear the headphones because I was getting sick of the noise. So I just never bothered with it. But graphic-wise, sounds and like that, awesome. They've got the wee puzzles in it as well. There's a bottom down there with the pit. Hey, if you didn't care new, well, that's tough, but get old Airmark Foz doing, he gives you things. You're getting keys and puzzles and blah, 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 blah to open up other areas. Real liked it. It was a lot of time you could spend into it, and I started to understand it wasn't like the other ones that you could just jump in and get what you want and you're back out again, which is good and bad. You know, I really fully enjoyed this, but I think it's kind of run its course now, because now I'm at the stage that I've already refreshed everything in this crypt. And then we'll just open this one for talking's sake, because I've got loads of pennies. This is the stage I am at. Takes a wee bit of time. And that's the thing, it's all getting saved, so if you didn't like what you get here, that's just tough, blooming whatever. Oh, what's happening? It's freezing. I am online. We're not going to get in. Cool. That's the bad thing with this game, with this online thing as well. You know, you're not connected to the server, so you can't get. This has never happened before. This is quite embarrassing. I wish I'd never done this now. But basically all I was going to show is all I'm getting is consumables now. You know? Excellent. Excellent. Wow. That's just what I needed. So there we go. There's another minus to this this whole thing. And we're on a black screen now. Fantastic. Towers of Time were alright though, obviously. But, oh, the Christ. Oh my heavens. So there you go. There's another big minus there. Oh, we can't think of the network. So just see your internet is doing. You know, no fault of your own. Your suppliers, they're an upgrade. Something's happened. Whatever. Now, I'm not doing anything. There's no upgrades, there's no nothing. My wee boy's on the Wii U downstairs. Mrs. Deakins is on her phone. Look, see, we're back on it. Boom. Right, so I'm not going to open my box, so tough. But it's just all the consumables that I'm getting now. And you're lucky one every like 20 bucks. Look at that, I kept my gold as well. I never stole my gold. And one every 20 bucks, you're lucky if I'll get like a skin or an art thing or a piece of music, you know. There's very little that I need to kind of get in here now. But it's just all these things for the forges, and it's just kind of limited. I wish that it had like loads and loads of items that you can make for people. That would be really good. But I think there's, again, maybe like one card. I think Scorpion gets like 2 things. I think it's like his sword and his kunai or whatever. Sub-Zero gets like 1, which I done a video a wee while ago if you picked it up or no, just with the recipe, because it took ages actually finding out what the mystery one was, and people on the internet, it took fucking ever that no one knew what it was either. But anyway, I really liked this, you know. It's it was kind of like a Dragon Quest is the type thing in my head, but like a role-playing type thing. Adding these things together to give you something. But the bad thing is here, we'll just add 3 things like that. Souls are, you don't want to be throwing away souls. 500's a lot. Especially at the beginning of this game. That's a lot to be asking for something you don't know what you're going to get. I think it's very fair. If you're mucked about the combination, they'll let you show what you could get. Cool. And they give you some recipes, but it's a bit unfair to go. You need 2 of these recipes, and another one's a question mark. And really, what you're really going to go through, what's that? What's that? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 63 different recipes. Items. You know, so you're really going to go, oh, well, I know it's these 2. You're really going to go through another 63? Waste souls like that? No. No. And the coins as well? No. What was that like? So, there's hearts as well. So, if I'm going to lose 500 souls? No. I could do that with the hearts, alright? Coins, that's so-so. But it's the souls. That's ridiculous. For no knowing what you're going to get. Oh, and then some of the recipes told you what you did need. So, just no so good really, no so good. So we'll go around this wee bit here anyway. Again, it's just nice to see. Oh, this it really is. And again, the chests, it's all random inside, so everybody's going to get all the same stuff at the end of the day. You did get the wee soul things, these wee soul kind of chambers, or the like look like women, kind of corpses holding kind of like vases or vases with the soul things. No, they are just garbage for me as well. It's just all consumables, which is a pile of pash. We'll do this one. So I was on this before I done this video. The good old shrine. So this is where I am the new. Probably like a lot of us new at this stage, you know. So it's 75. If you want to get random gear, so you get 2 pieces of random gear. So I did get a Noob Saibo and a Sub-Zero bit of gear. So I was happy to get the Sub-Zero thing. It was like an axe. Not too bad. Citron and Baraka, yeah, well, I did play Baraka in the beta or beta, depending on where you are on this planet. But because I've only got like what 60 pieces each, oh my god! So like with the skins as well, so it's 100 for a skin. Let's see what we kind of got here. There is people saying that you don't even always guarantee a skin, which is bullshit as well. Let's see what we're gonna get. There we go, Devourer, right, cool. So I'll never ever use her. But that's the only way I get the skins now. So I'll be doing loads of 75 just to try and get all the gears. But so like here's a bit I was kind of talking at the beginning. Getting the head. So people were saying it was brutalities, fatalities, other people say you need fatalities. So basically just like with Collector there, or we'll go raiding. He's a bit me, it looks like him. You need 50 fatalities on him, and then you would get his head. So I know I need to get Citrion's one to be able to get like some sort of key, which got me into a certain kind of area. And when I first found out that's what you needed, the first match I was against a Citrion, and I thought, right, again in the towers, right, I thought, we'll get a fatality on her, and then I'll hate to do it loads. I only needed one more fatality on her. I wish there was some sort of counter added on here to tell you what you needed, but I couldn't believe it. I was like, yay! And after that, I just kind of felt like everybody else was just not that far away because I'd done so many battles, and the AI likes to fatality everybody as well because it's just brutal that way. So it does kind of get you bored seeing the fatalities all the time. So I unlocked loads of the heads, and then I had to start looking down, and some of them I would look here and I going, who the hell is that? Who's that meant to be? You know, like, is that like Sonya? Does that look like Sonya there? Oh, it looks like Noob. But there was a few of the heads there that just didn't. I went, who the fuck is that? So I had to really go through them all, real look. When I looked at that one, that looks like Kenshi. When you look at the image, that looks like he's got that on his I'm like, who the hell's that? Who is it? Then I'm looking, taking notes, everybody, writing it all down, try to look for videos or whatever, people showing things, but I couldn't find anything. And it's Kung Lao. That doesn't look like Kung Lao's image to me, does it? That's Kenshi. Prove me wrong. That's Kenshi. That didn't 100% come across as Kotal Kahn to me either. Didn't he? Again, I wish I would take like a wee counter or something up there, really, yeah. So, again, I'd give that Sonya or Cassie. Can't mind, I'd say Sonya because of the ponytail. But yeah, there was like a few of them that I just didn't again. Who the fuck is that? Doesn't even look like a Devourer either. That's a Liu Kang, right? That's a ninja. Yeah, you could say, oh, that's a Frost, definitely. Jade, I think I would have got that one. Citrion, it looks like, no, doesn't he? Adikane, that could have been either Frost, but it could be that there as well. Adikane, that kind of looks well like Garrus, but looks like good old Jax there, eh? And well, he's got the sunglasses, so that's good old Johnny Cage. So that was a wee bit annoying. That was a lot to ask as well, eh? There's a lot to ask, but you get it. You're not wanting to just do everything in a day. I get it. It's just that slow burn, which is really nice. But it's kind of at the point now. That's not the slow burn. It's just all randomised now. If these chests were still given gear and costumes, it would be all good. But hey, I love this bit. This is so many. Obviously, going to get old Goro's lair, which I'm not going to. But this bit, MK1. So you had the courtyard, then you head outside the gates, and then it was this stage, wasn't it? You were inside the halls with the statues. Loved it. When I saw it, I was like, wow, awesome. Love that callback to get old MK1 there. Just brilliant. And again, you go into Goro's lair, some really good bits in that one as well. Again, the graphics are just awesome. Again, at this bit here, you get things that again fall down, blowing meteorite, so you get wee bits mere consumables, but I just wish you could get a wee bit more things for the consumables. Instead of the usual kind of guff. So you see like that one, right? So that was, what was that? Stupid amount of 1,000 souls and 250,000 gold. And you got like a lot of skins for quite people, which was good. This is one. Now, I tried to do a video and I mucked it up. You see this one here, right? So I actually unlocked this twice. I'm not lying to you folks. This tree. So this was 10,000 souls. Like you not. So I accumulated 10,000 again, right? I never looked at any videos or nothing like that. I'd reset everything in this crypt. I come back to this, right? I'm sure it's 2,000 souls. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was a stupid amount, you agree. Put into there, I got 50 coins back. 50 coins, I couldn't believe it. I switched the PlayStation off, thinking I'll try and save something, but no, because everything's all saved. Yeah. 10,000 souls wasted on that piece of garbage. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. On 50 coins. I like, you know, I wish I had a video, but you should know me, folks. I'm not a liar that way, eh? But, Crypt, good fun. There is a collector down there and all, and he's not there all the time. You can get other items off him. It's, oh, for Christ's sake. You know, another random fucking possibility bit. That Kenshi bit I pressed the wrong button there. That was a really good thing. Still never found Reptile. I know there's certain locations there, but I didn't need a trophy and I didn't need soul, so that's all cool. But visually, this has been awesome. Loved it. But at this point in the game, for me and a lot of people, I should have all this all unlocked and I've got everything that I want and I didn't. That's the annoying thing, I didn't. It's just all that random bullshit now. Now the Shao Kahn chest, they were 250 hearts. Obviously that was a lot to start with till they started upping that. You get a wee bit more rewards, which was good. They were always the same apparently, and people were saying the Hellfire / Scorpion or Flame Chest, there's that many different ways they get called. They were good. I liked that. You had to find a wee puzzle bit, and I done all that myself as well, which is good. Finding the wee bit to spear to unlock it so you could get the fires away and you can open it. I really liked that as well. Liked all these sort of things. So that's it really for all the ones there, eh? But yeah, Towers of Time, just where it's at the new. Needy something, you know. Just it's just annoying. You're just going to miss so many ones. It's no real. Even like the good old MKX, you had like the modifiers that would kind of change, but when you're depending on what to get certain skins or gear or something, or intros or outros, I still didn't hate one of Sub-Zero's outros. Anyway, here we go. Get old fight. So, get old local. So if you got your pal sitting beside you, what here we muck about. Great. Tournament. So if you are going to offline tournaments, this is what folk are going away into. This is just looking with the variations into this, you know. And obviously they've got a wee version thing up there. So if we click there, that's only 2 you're going to get there. Thin eyes. And the skins are all randomised in this as well. So yeah, it's just a tournament legal ones there. So again, you know, offline ones, that's what you're going to get. Get all online. So I kind of made wee improvements here with how things look and stuff like that there. 2 days is going to be interesting. Rank set, so that's good. First to 2, was it not first to 3? They've changed that, see? That's how long I've not been on that one. First to 2, I like the one that was first to 3, folks. They've changed that, I didn't even realise that. Boo. So, first to 2 is what they're kind of doing at the tournaments now. First to 3 is what you are if you're like in the finals and stuff like that, eh? So they have made it more tournament legal. But as people came, as Mortal Kombat X life went into, got further into the game, they made it first to 3. A lot of folk were an outcry wanting to hate MK11 to first to 3. But it's on like the finals that they're doing it. Winners final, losers final, grand finals. To me, it should be first to 3 all the way through. It really should, just to kind of adapt. And has been proved and proven time and time and time again in matches. Folk have lost 2 and then have come back 3-2. You know, because they've made that adjustment, you know. And then you're only getting that one adjustment, really. You lose one, shit. Do I stick with this character, do I adjust? And then that's it. You stick with them, boom, you're away, then you're thinking, Christ, I wish I'd changed. Where you lose that second one. Right, now I've tried 2 games that I've lost, I'm going to change. And then that change can make the difference. Boo! So that's going to be interesting as well. The versus, it's good that you've got that wee option, just pressing the square button there. So if you do know what to go into ranked, if you're not wanting to have basically ranked, is you've got like your wee leaderboard and all the rest of it, right? So where am I now? But if you just want that casual one, to me I use that for when I'm just playing a new character, or I just want to be just trying stuff out. We'll go casual, so it's not too serious. But yeah, this is the rank thing anyway. Shows your friends and all the rest of it, blah blah blah, whatever you want to hear. Look on it, who's number 1 and stuff. But yeah, you can hear the competitive mode off, and then you can hear your custom variations with your custom moves and stuff, which is, that's a long conversation as itself. So the verses, I just found the amount of trolls over in it ridiculous. Teabaggers, people want to talk crap on the blooming microphone. After a few days of this game, under a week, I have had my eyes opened with people that have played in MKX many a time, rage quitting or sending crappy messages because they just couldn't handle the defeat, as someone else said to me. Is it because maybe their ego was blooming damaged? I just don't know. So in ranked, I really enjoyed that. So I'm disappointed there. I liked first to 3 because I enjoyed ranked so much. I can count in one hand, probably like 2 trolls I had. Unranked, casuals, I've lost count, and I can count quite high, people. I can count well past 100. But the amount of trolls I come across was just ridiculous. King of the Hill. Just like the old one, MKX, and maybe other games I've had it before. Great thing. Good with pals as well. That was good. I've enjoyed that so far. AI battles. You're sending your computer team to Ghana 1. Beat up another team. Get some rewards. And you just sit and watch. Yeah. I wouldn't have had that there. I really wouldn't have had that there. That's just me. There is a requirement. I think it's like on. I'm sure it's on the other one. Wait a minute. We'll click on here. Does it deal with this one? Does that just? Is I looking for one? I was looking for something. Oh god, I can't see many folk playing that one. I thought this one was the same as the other AI one. I'll touch on it, but I think it's a bit of a waste of time. Private, so hi. That's if you want to be. Hi, I've done that with plenty. You've done it to me. Send an invite to one of your friends or someone who's whether it's coming to a stream or they've whatever. There's my tag. Let's get a game sometime, and then you just play as much as you want. Got your custom lobbies. What you kind of want in there. That's great. Practice mode, practice your moves, invite your friends. So that's a really good one there as well. So you're both in practice. You were able to do that as well, and then get old MKX. And in the rooms, when you get all click onto that, just like the MKX ones, all your different ones, your different kind of areas. Who's all there and yada yada yada. And you can create one as well. You saw somebody created one and advertising their YouTube channel and stuff like that. So that's the online one. Good fun. I do feel the connection is as good as Injustice 2 or MKX. I've actually had worse connections with this. It feels like someone's no right. No right. It's really good them showing the LAN cables and the Wi-Fi. That's what got me. There's some dude there who might watch this video. I didn't really care because they had rage quit and sent crappy messages. But they're on Wi-Fi, you know, and I played them on MKX as well. And I always thought the connection was dodgy. You know what it's like with Wi-Fi as well. You get some good Wi-Fi, but you need to go LAN. Simple as that. And you think sometimes we're dropping that sometimes. Oh, that's no connecting. So obviously this person just likes it when they're winning on their Wi-Fi, but when things didn't maybe go on my way, I'll just suck it up and get on with it. But and I'm sure the person told me we're on LAN as well. So this exposes liars as well. But yeah, the connection needs to be adjusted. It really does. Again, I still play people with Wi-Fi. It's just for fun. It really is. Just good fun. But just the connection on a whole, even the other ones I didn't ken who were on Wi-Fi on Mortal Kombat X, and people I didn't know on Injustice 2, because I have played some of you who have been on Wi-Fi, even Wi-Fi at their work as well, and it's been smooth. Just smooth. Even the ones across the pond, America, Canada, Mexico, all these sort of things, just smooth. It's high, 180, 200 ping, but it's just constant, and that's the way it is. But for this, for MK11, I didn't feel it's like that. It feels like there's more kind of blips in it. It doesn't feel like it's all what it was with MKX and Injustice. Simple as that. Needs sorted, and we'll fucking troll you card in with that. AI battle, so this is like another one. Like you make up your team, right? I've never defended anything yet, so it's like nobody's attacked me. But you really hate to Ghana 1, send your team out of 3 to Ghana 1 fight, and you get, so it's got like 0 to 5. So there's like skins and things that you get just for doing the AI battles. So I don't know if you hate to win to try and get a skin, but times I've won and I've just got pissy consumables, and then you win like another one, you get like a skin. So that's not even guaranteed, you know. It's like, oh, if I win, then I'll spend maybe time on adjusting, like as I've adjusted my AI there to be quite good in certain ways to complement that character, right? Maybe he's Scorpion a bit more rushdown combo reversal, where you've got like a wee bit zoning with Noob Saibot there, because he can do a wee bit zoning compared to Scorpion. So it's just another, I don't know. It's something that you would find like on one of the tablet games, you know. You gotta one fight it out, but if you really want to try and get something for your character, and you're forced to go into this, you know. I will do this after this video. I'll get my 5 for the day, but just another grinding thing. I wish wasn't there. Really disappointing. Characters, customizations, so like what we're all going on, we're going to get all Sub-Zero. That's what I've played the most, that's what I've been working the most towards. So Unbreakable, that's what I call thin ice. You know, I made that one. Dead of Winter, I never even looked at that. Basically, when I looked at it, I was like, oh, it's 2 slots just for enhanced ice ball. Okay, right. So it's a mid, cool, and it uses a bar. Okay, cool. So the MKX is one. And then I'm losing my slide for a shoulder charge. Right, so he's got that 50-50 mix up with that one. With overhead arcs into bloomin' ice ball. But I looked at that and I'm going, oh look, well he's got another projectile. He's got a big one. Oh, he's got that wee icicle barrage. Okay, no, I'm going to find out for certain, right? Where is it? Because I'm sick of it. I'm still... is that the abilities? What is it? What is it? Officially called? Where did it... Right, there we go. So, is the cosmetics? Is it the... There we go. Deathsicle Barrage. That's what it's called. I should never ever forget that. So I looked in and went, oh, well, that Frigid Storm. Frigid. Oh, it's a big projectile, a bit slow on that, but it's not too bad. For me, I dig in a lot, it doesn't burn through other projectiles because it's quite slow in a sense. That Deathsicle Barrage, I love that. And then you've got that Polar Axe that you see up there, so I was like, hey, cool, I'm getting 3 new moves, and there's no conflicts. So I've still got my Ice Ball, still got my Slide. Can't enhance any of these things, which was annoying as well. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of like they've just trimmed down on certain bits as well. But, yeah, so you're able to do all your other wee customising there if you want to change things up if you're not doing the ranked thing. But the thing is, NetherRealm, when you do their combat cast, which I love, and I love the people on it as well, every one of them, and they're talking about tournament hangs, they're all for it, and you've even seen it in the videos as well. Okay, and we had Sonic Fox and they've got all these folk showing showing off everything, or tournament kind of legal stuff and all the rest of it. But then in this game, it's just, I don't know if it's like summed up above. I think there must be like a lot of us going, well, we've not even fleshed out a lot of these variations. Mortal Kombat X had 3 variations, right? There were what needed to be done on them. We've all got 2 on these characters, and there we go. Sub-Zero's probably one of the few which is actually his 2 are viable, as people feel. To me, they're just enjoyable. But when you like Ian Black, it's just like his 52 card pickup. Know that I'm a fan of him, but apart from his other variations, just pathetic, you know. And the balance isn't there. And it's like that with another kind of lot of characters as well. You're just not going to want to see them, or they're only using 1 variation. That's really boring. And that's only 2. It feels like they've pumped this out. Hey, we all wanted this out quick. Definitely, we would all want it just to all pump it out, but there's still not been a patch really for things. They've done graphics and that, which I think is probably maybe a good idea, how long they've left it. I leave things to flesh out, but we need more variation, folk. We do. We're missing so many awesome abilities here, so here we go. And what's this creeping ice? It's creeping ice causes ice spikes to rise from the ground. Conflicts with nothing. Ground ice. Gee whiz, that's hazards on it. Free. Yeah, that's the ground ice. Mortal Kombat 2. You had bloomin' Captain Cold hit it. Shoulders, well there you go, and you can get that in a bloomin' shoulder, cold shoulder, you get that in a variation with Dead of Winter. Rise nice, another good one there. I've seen people using it and it adds to combos and that in the corner. Another awesome looking move. So how many we're going to count here? We're going to count 1, 2 that didn't get used. So 1 and 2 didn't get used. 3, 4. There's 4 moves that didn't get moved there. Didn't get used. So Deep Freeze get used. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what's that? 9 moves in total there. Is that am I right in saying that? Recount it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 moves there. 5 of them are in variations, and another 4 are just sitting on the cutting floor. Just cutting room flare. Just not getting used. And I'm sure there's like that with other ones as well. So I would want the ground one. I mean, the Arctic Trap. Wow, it's like the ice clone. You know, it's another thing. Yeah, it's something like that. But yeah, you're able to go like, I think if it's a mid or whatever, but you're able to jump air it a bit better and stuff like that. That's not even a variation for a tournament. So the talk about variation, They were on about Combo Breaker and that. They're all behind it, but then this game's for everybody. It's not just for tournament people, but for you hate to use all these moves for everything. You can probably make another 2 variations out of that. Out of what's there, you know, maybe mix and match or something, or let folk make a mix and match. It's just wasted and lost opportunity. It's ridiculous. Same with Injustice. It was like, what? We're not going to see some of these cool moves? What a waste. What did they do with Mortal Kombat and they'd fucking done it? You're like, do you not learn on it? Do you not listen to they listen to people with certain things, but you can't listen at all. But gee whiz. Didn't talk about or show us tournament things and we're going to be supporting this and you're doing all these great things, cool, but your guys aren't even geared that way. You know, you hate the variation. You know, with Sub-Zero, Ken, I want to see what the other variation would be, and as you've been on this channel for a while, I went the worst one. It was again, it's debatable with Cryomancer because you had that. Ken, depends how everybody feels, but a lot of folk I was spoke to, Unbreakable One was the worst. And it was at the beginning of the game for as long. It was the worst variation. Even though he had maybe one of the best in Grandmaster. And it took a while to get there. But anyway, we'll move on. So height is really good with this. You know, so I've already got that kind of one. My skin's a wee bit different, so it's got that kind of orangey brune tilt to it. So it's really nice to be able to add different kind of masks. You know, but like, again, I've been playing this a lot of... I've actually done more AI than I have elsewhere. So Towers of Time, right? So I've still never seen this kicking about. Found in the crypt. Right, so I'm going to pay 75,000 to try and randomly get that. Towers of Time, never seen that. Crypt, alright, Crypt. Towers of Time, Crypt. That's a nice one. Crypt. And there we go. Towers of Time. Never even seen them. So I've obviously missed all them. How depressing. How depressing. It's just the same with that. But it's nice getting some of these. Some of them are looking cool. That's a really nice one, eh? That's really nice. I think it's because the colour really amplified that one there, eh? Wow. And I was like, same with these sockets as well, eh? It's like, oh, really? We'll give you like 3% extra, so, oh, fuck off. 3% extra gold, oh, away. 10%, 15, 20, talk to me. That's what I want. No crappy wee percents. Oh, wee bit extra strength. Oh, piss off. Can't be bored with that. So there you go. Snow job. So another 20 skins. Another 20 skins. So each skin's 100,000. What am I still to get with that? Crypt. Towers of Time. Oh, for fuck. AI battle. Oh, cool. Awesome. See, so where that one comes from, who knows? Not a lot fussed on it away, but how could it be question mark? It's really question mark for it all. Really is. Oh, you got in the crypt, but it should be / question mark because you didn't even when you're going to get it. And intros, this is what I didn't get. So I've seen somebody who's already got this one. You know, I'm wanting this. I'm wanting that. Towers of Time. So I've done all his tower. I would have thought I would have got that. It's the only one I've not got. There must be some random Tower of Time on its own. There we go, so I've got everything there. Right, that's cool. I'm getting so... But that's the way it should be. I should do everything. I've spent all my time on him. I should do everything on him, but it's not like that. Then you've got your AI there for when they name battles and that if you want to. Hi, I've been beaten with ones that are just all 15, 15, 15. Come on, I mean 15, 15, 15, 10, 10, 10 or whatever. And you're thinking, Christ almighty, I was getting beat by ones that would hear loads of rush doing and combos, and I thought, right, I'll better change mine up. But then you go up against a team that no one's adjusted any of this, and they got beat. So it's so random, it's ridiculous as well. Oh, I don't know. But good customizing, folk. And different skins, different look and all the rest of it. You're kind of stuck there though. It's not like Mortal Kombat X. You could choose the skin, and then you're doing your variation, doing your skin. Whereas with this, you're kind of, if you want to hate different looks to the same character, then you're going to hate about all these things up. That's kind of what that falls doing there. So customizing's awesome. The how getting the items are awesome. And then this is what I'm all stuck to doing now. So there you go. A lot of things still to unlock, but I'm no 1 in 20 blooming chests going to hopefully try and get artwork, which I didn't really care about. Some of them's really nice, but it's annoying when you see something cool and you go, wow, why can I not get that skin? So that was in the artwork, but you never actually bothered making it. cool. And there you go, and you think I would hate all the blooming, all these things there, so I'm still missing some of that. And then the bone temple. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. And the recipes, like I touched on before, like there we go. Warrior's barbarous face. Question mark. You're going to go on 63 different items to find out what that is. There's too many of them. Look at that. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Absolute boot. So I've already done that one. Why does it not just show it what it is? It's... Yeah, we'll just F you up. Look at that. Fuck's sake. And is that the only one that's got it? The one at the top? It is. It's the only one at the top. And that's what you need to get into that other wee spider den, eh? So... Oh, I don't know. Learning. So this is what's really, really awesome here. Practice. Always had practice mode anyway, which is really good. Programming the computer to do what you kind of want, which is really awesome. Adding the frames in, so much depth into it. Tutorials, this is where they just win over every single game. The basic, which I done to begin with, and then you're talking hour and a half, hour plus, doing all these bad boys, and you think, oh, it's not very much. There's only what 6 of them. That's deep. All the ones there's a lot in there. Really is. So good. It's hard to try and digest it on the one go, because I was like, oh god, I just want to get through this. Just let me get through it so I can get Shao Kahn as a presenter. As an announcer. A presenter. I'm Shao Kahn! And this is good as well, so if you want to do like another wee skin as well, which I think is a really good touch, do the wee tutorials and you unlock a skin. Really good idea. Really liked it. So there you go. If I want, oh, well, that's where I'll find that one. If I want the modest monk, that's what I'll get there. At least you can what you're kind of getting with achieve it instead. You go to the crypt and we'll just randomly... You know, how many characters are 25 or something like that? And they've all got like 60 skin each. I'm not doing the math, but it's thousands. Surely it has to be, no, it's hundreds. That's hundreds, but when you add gear in, that's thousands. Fatality training. So yeah, I thought to myself, well, you need brutality training. I think the brutality thing's maybe a bit better. It was for the last one. But I think you needed like 2 joy pads plugged in or whatever. I was like, what? Fatality, I did actually do that one with Frost because our up close one I was just effing up all the time, but for me that's just like a wee bit of it's a good thing there, it's a good thing, but it's something you use it a few times and that's away. There's nothing to really go back to, but you can really go back to all these other ones. So I think I've really near enough touched on everything. Got the combat card, we'll cut on that, it was good old L2, so it's good to add all these wee things, but you're only getting pissy amount of coins. You know, I was jealous when somebody got 10,000 souls once. I went, oh, let that happen to me, and it never did. Same with these gear up tokens. Fuck's sake. I'm the one to delete this. It's only about dismissing it, but I didn't want to dismiss it. I don't want to. I want to keep it because of a good old Shang Tsung. So you're not getting. See if you're like getting 100,000 or something like that, and you're going right. That's a guaranteed skin. I'm going to get there. Cool, but 10,000. Oh, piss off. Or hey, the chest in the bloomin' crypt actually started giving you what they were giving you to start with. Cool, but then they give me pissy consumables. I'm never going to use them now. I never am. Career status, if it really bothers you, if you're really interested in what it all is, these are your win-loss sort of things, So didn't look into that too much, folks. Seriously, and when you start playing this game, or you're up against someone who's really, really good. So there you go. I went Frost. So there you go, and loads of losses. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't. It's just I want to try it. Want to go up against people. You'll hammer me, but just slowly I'll start getting there with it. You know. So sometimes the win loss you can ignore it. I wish you could switch it off so you didn't hate a look. But some people, that's what they'll decide if they play against you. It's tried and tested, folk. If they can, you're low level, but level means nothing in this game. It really does. Same with the win losses as well. It could kind of so, but some folk go, oh, he's done 30 losses here, which will no be. That's no my full career thing. That's just character. But they'll look at it and they go, oh, he's got loads of losses. Oh, I've got a good chance of beating him then. And look how many hours I've put in. 122 hours and gear collected. Over 1,000, and I've still not got things that I want. But oh fuck! Oh fuck! Ah, it just annoys me. Now, edit the combat card. Quite like that. I always like that touch. I'm really looking for the OG stuff to be coming up fairly soon. But it's really nice. All the things there. Again, you start using a character. You'll start unlocking all the question mark. I wish it just would say, look, play them for 50 games. And you unlock it. You know why do loads of question marks? That just pisses me off. You know, Hannah March with subs, you're right, cool. Hey that there, cool. You know, I don't think it's the best one, to be honest with you. But that's good, you know. But I do mind having to win 100. Just tell us. Just tell us. And then we'll go into the store, which has already been touched on with a lot of different people. But yeah, other day there, 2 Jackie skins identical, just like the Towers of Time with Unbreakable. 200. Who's doing this? Is it just all totally random? Is it? Has to be. If they're doing that, should he nay? Surely you're writing the program, right? There's no duplicates. Simple. No duplicates. But there is. And I thought I had loads of the wee crystals to start with. Obviously people were moaning about this. I thought, oh, this is going to, if you want to look everything, it'll cost all this money. And they were laughing, getting Ed Boon and oh, it's ridiculous. And it is ridiculous what people were coming out with. You wish you could spend 6,000, whatever it was, or $6,000 or 5,000 quid on getting everything. There would be people who would go out and actually do it, because where we are, the new is worse. To randomise all this stuff. Again, the good thing with the shop, it's just like the Fortnite sort of thing, which is awesome. Brings all these sort of things back, skins and yada yada yada. Probably Fortnite's got more, definitely more variation when it comes to that, because it's like characters you're getting, where we've kind of got these skin. And Noob Cybot, some of them, then they're just different all wee taints, different other wee colours, and not really, but again, there you go, you can find it in the crypt. It's randomised in the crypt, that's what it is. Randomised. So I don't know how they would fix that. Obviously, there ain't any duplicates. You can certainly make things a wee bit more or less, but you can make some money off of that one, I suppose. But I would want to. Part of me was actually starting buying up things, so I was want to buy this Noob Cybot, so I didn't have to get that doubler in the crypt like I was talking about before, you know. So, so I was like, oh, I really want that one, cool. Or I look, oh, I've got loads of crystals. I'll just get this black as Thunder. I thought it was Bark and Black there. Black as Thunder. I'll just get that one and I'll save me 1,000 elsewhere, and maybe I'll up my chances of getting somebody else's one, or I'll get this piece of gear. But then you start running out of crystals, and I'm not going down that way. I'm just no. So, yeah, they need to stop all these doublers with Towers of Time, doublers with things in the blooming shops. Oh, and it really is, people have touched on it, and they'll do the same. There is more time. If you're wanting to get things, you need to spend fighting the computer instead of fighting other opponents. MKX just it's the towers, or you're doing practice, you know. So, and I would just practice kind of online and get my ass kicked really, and then I would go into bit of practice, work out a few of the wee errors not in it, and then go back and try and do it online and try and land online, and I just thought, you know what it's like, folk, it just all starts coming together after a wee bit of time, but with anything, it's just making you go against the computer all the time and takes you away from actually the online, which is what this is really. Well, let's know, you've got people that want the single player stuff, but somebody like me, because I want to get everything for like Sub-Zero or a certain skin, or I make that money up and it's like, oh please, maybe this will be the time I'll get some in, and you get somebody for a Baraka, or somebody I'll not play, or somebody I've got zero interest to playing, like Citrion or fucking Scarlet or some other zoning bastard. That's annoying, you know. And again, like in this time of the game's life, should he ever ring Sub-Zero? But I get how they've done it with the crypt. It's not like, oh, like boom, 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 I'll just go and I'll get my things and I'll get back out again, which I've done with MKX. There's pros and cons to that, really. The brutalities, that was the most probably one more annoying one. You're like, Christ almighty. The computer, the AI is just laughing at you. The AI is doing every single thing. And you're like, Christ, have I got that brutality? No, you didn't. The AI could use everything. And then you hit to randomly unlock it somewhere. There's no guarantee, and it was just pish. Just absolute pish. So, hi, that is my overview, review of this game. Going through everything, all the pros and cons of it. I've enjoyed it, MKX. They just need to start doing all the balancing here, really. It's going to be interesting. Shang Tsung, looking forward to that. With MKX, I had a rocky start as well with things. Like I say, I never jumped on Unbreakable and away I went. I was Grandmaster for as long until they started improving them, but I did use them online. I did go Cryomancer, so it was like 3 Sub-Zero kind of variations. Kenny here, it's just, hey, there could be a lot of variations of a character here, but no, you've got two, and I think Dead of Winter's just, I don't see why you hate to amplify your ice ball and it takes 2 slots. To me, that should be standard. When you look at somebody like Aaron Black, it should be standard. For thin ice, I'm just amplifying my slide, that's it. That's it. No, I should be able to amplify my ice ball as well. Sorry, we should be able to. Give the characters on me things to work with. You had that in MKX. It's like we've stripped down some. I don't know. It just seems boring. Me with Sub-Zero Dead of Winter. It really is. Just with losing his slide and he's got that shoulder thing. And if they give him a couple other moves, aye, cool. But then it may be regarded as overpowered. And having the ice, the ground ice there, but you can't use it, and the people are Kane, and the people I'm kind of playing about with, and that's the thing, you're going into ranked, that's there, that's it's got a placement in this game, a supporting combo breaker, yet they're no gearing their game towards that, you know. You can still your customizing thing, but use all the moves that are on the flare, or let us create our own variations. There's got to be some broken stuff there, but go back and go, well, just make that mere minus. Well, just tone the damage down. That's it. Make sure there's no infinite loops and all the rest of it. It's certainly a hell of a lot to balance, but what you've got now, it's I don't know. It's just missing. It's just missing the target. It really is just missing the target where this could be. So, if I was to score this whole kind of thing, I'd probably go like 4 out of 5. Right? Stars will go by. Just with the missed targets and the things that are still to be done. The story mode and all the other things have got so many good elements in here, they really have. The training modes are second to none as well. Second to none, and the story, I'd probably say second to none as well. Really is awesome. I wish they'd put mere time. I can't really say F, or that's like an insult, but mere time into the end story scenes for each one. Chris, I forgot what is story endings for each character, instead of just being like a wee gif kind of thing moving with a few images. But I could see that being nice and quick for them to kind of produce and make with a wee voiceover. Totally get it, because everything's all time constrained. But I love that. I love that, like with Tekken and all these sort of things, when you had the movement. But even they kind of went a wee bit short change with their story mode. I mind going Brian Fury, and it was just like quite a quick wee story mode for him. I was like, what? That was so fucking quick. But sometimes it's just like cheap and cheerful. Sometimes, but story mode certainly isn't that. Crypt certainly isn't that. So that is it. Over an hour. I thought this would take 20 minutes. I've talked too much. But I've enjoyed this. But for online, that's where this game will keep on living. Looking forward to Shang Tsung, really am. Looking forward to all the other characters. It feels like they've just got too much on their plate now. And there's just not enough dinner service at the table to organise everything, as in getting the blooming variations all sorted and nerfs and buffs or whatever like that, you know. So it's probably a good thing they're maybe leaving it this long, and for folk to discover stuff and all these tier lists, which I didn't even really pay attention to. Just Sub-Zero's always up there, and again, that's how I've only got friends for messages. I get people send me friends requests now with a message attached because they can't send me shitty messages. Oh, stop jumping, or oh, you're gonna top character, and then you hear other people, Sonic Fox, and they're going, oh no, Sub-Zero's like bottom 4, you know, and oh, Garrus, oh, he's too good. Oh, the next thing, Poker finding out ways to Kenny beat him, and same way in Black, and oh, it's just the way of the plus, but yeah, just I look forward to how this game's going to go. I'm certainly not going to stop with it. See where it's all going to go. Let's see, like MKX Unbreakable's the best example there. He didn't become what he was until basically a year and a half after the game come out. It took 6 to 9 months for them to slowly start adding things on, but to actually bring them up to a certain standard instead of being the worst and nobody can deny that. Until the last patch and started making things no as minus or whatever, maybe a bit more whatever. Eyes maybe no wasn't certainly up there, but I was like, well, a lot of the variations had a chance, you know, and there were still things that could have patched and balanced there. Really, they need to. This is what they need to be focusing on. Is if they're getting behind tournaments and putting money in it, totally get it. But you hate, to me, I hate a dedicated people, dedicated team to make sure this thing is as balanced as it possibly could be, which is certainly a hard job. But I can see where they're going with leaving things anew. But afterward, I certainly hope there's some big massive patch is going to come out once all these other tournaments are out the way. People feel after Evo we're going to get some massive patch to come. So it's going to be interesting. With the changes, and they're adding new characters as well, so you just didn't throw us more characters with this busted shit and moves left on the flare. Start building up all these variations, or let us build our own, you know, and do it that way. Didn't he missed opportunities, folks, because it's giving people a bad taste in their mouth. It really is. Improve this tournament stuff, and then let's see where it kind of goes for there. Right, folks, if you've lasted this long, which I doubt it, I can't believe I've actually talked for an hour straight. Can't believe that. But hopefully you've enjoyed it. Got any of your views or that? Ken, agree, disagree? There's always someone I've kind of missed, or maybe it's been communicated not quite as good across the way. There you go, just saw a crushing blow there. All the things I've done there, crushing blows, like all the nice elements that they've added into it, like the stages that they put into it there. I've liked the characters I've kind of used as well. People will moan about, oh, Ken, how's he in it, or she's in it, or what about this one, what about that one? We listen to people, but there's no rain, so we're not listening that hard. But yeah, they've added a lot of good elements into here. No X-rays, got the fatal blows, you only use it once. Some good mechanics. Game's a bit slower as well. You didn't hear that run thing. The jump ins, they've made things a bit different compared to obviously MKX. That was like full on, as folk have said, how fast that was. And when I edit my videos, which I'm doing every Monday, folks, MKX ones, people maybe thought I'd fallen out of love with this game, but because I did not have the time, because this game was approaching, this game was approaching fast, that I wasn't going to pump out 2-3 a day, you know. I was just going to keep it to like the 1 a day sort of thing. Even though I've done that in the past, that was just a bit too much. Probably every Monday is going to be like MKX day, you know. So some of the quitalities that I had, or some of the sets. So if I have played you, there's a good chance of some stuff still will be uploaded. Because it's on hard drives, I need to cut. But when I do all the editing and stuff like that, the speed it's unreal. You do hate to go a different way with another game. I didn't like a lot of the speed when it was all the run cancels, all the fucking pluses. I did not like that. That was just bullshit. You know, that's where you wish they could have just, oh, well, let's just make them a minus, or you can kind of react a wee bit. No, like a massive reaction, but at least you can kind of do the down ones. That's a big thing online, people, the down ones. Everybody's saying it. Come on. Same with people's combos. Come on. If you down one and you hit somebody, you should get that pressure. They should not be down one and you a combo. No. And that's what you do in this game. That's what you've allowed to happen. You know? It's just, you've earned that pressure, like, let's get going. And then you've even seen the top players doing it. Like, I saw Sonic Fox at like 2 down ones. Even though like they're both hit, and then they'll go into pressure just to kind of get that respect. Just to kind of, right, didn't come near me, they're doing one yeah again. But then you get folk online who are, didn't like that. Oh, you're mashing. Well, I was only got to tell Sonic Fox that. Or other better players. That's how this game is now. You know? If I go down 1 into a back 3 and I'm getting down 1 before I do my back 3, which is a low with Sub-Zero, that's bullshit. I've hit you with the down 1, you never blocked it, I hit you, it connected. Now it's time for my pressure, so you can block, definitely. Or maybe I'll throw an overhead and mix it up. Or a throw. You know, but yeah, I'll mention Kano, he's probably one of the biggest one. Obviously Devora as well is bad. But Kano, with just all these highs that he's got for starting, so he's just able to get down 1 to hell. How's that fun? Ken? And people have done really good in tournaments. That's just character, blooming loyalty right there, and using other tools that are there. But there's there's things that need to be worked on here. It really, really is. And I didn't get how you've got people who have been part of communities, or they are, oh, we love this game, and how have you not seen this? How, if you've changed the frame data and things are different, how have you not seen? Right, if I down one here, I could down one again. Now I'm going to stop your pressure. How's that? How's that good? How is that good? And is this what Street Fighter and all the other ones are like? Is that what we're trying to go for here? I don't know. Right, anyway, I'm going to leave it there. But yeah, good solid 4 out of 5 with this one. We'll see what how Kenny goes this time. I'll probably do a wee back review again as this life of this game goes on. And there'll be plenty of changes coming, definitely. So for now, folks, thank you. And I will catch you next time. And as always, adios.